Hey, it's Luke John Harrison here. Before we get into this video, make sure please that you like, comment and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure the bell notification icon is on. It only takes 1 second of your day to make mine. Now let's get into it. Hey, so there's a term in business called intrinsic value. Now this is the value people place upon something based on an underlying perception of that business or asset. So for example, let's take McDonald's. If you took McDonald's profits, wages, staff, all the rest of the things, the numbers, and you came up with a number, it would be worth several $billion. But that is far lower than the actual real true value of McDonald's. The reason I use this as an example because you all know what McDonald's is. You all know that McDonald's is a trusted, profitable business. But the true value is not $700 million, $700 billion, whatever it may be. The true value is that it has trust. And it has 10 times the amount in intrinsic value than it does in actual value. 10 times the amount, easy. Because wherever you go in the world and you spot a McDonald's, you will see people in it. You could even maybe see yourself visiting it. Even if there's 20 other restaurants, all beautiful restaurants serve even better food, you'll always see people in McDonald's because it is a trusted source. Now, take another example, your wedding ring, right? Let's say you paid $5,000 for your wedding ring and then 3 years later it's worth 850 quid. Is the wedding ring worth 850 quid? Or is it worth a ton more than that? Now in monetary value, it's worth 850 pounds. But in intrinsic value, it is worth the world. Because if you're devoted and love your partner, then that ring signifies your connection. That ring signifies your union, your partnership. It signifies your lifestyle. That ring is, you could maybe not even put a value on that ring. Now the reason why I bring these two examples to your attention is because the intrinsic value is relative to you as well. When did it get to the point where you just stopped giving a shit about you? Why did you stop your self-care? Why did you stop your health plan? Why did you stop giving yourself credit for what you'd done and started beating yourself up for what you hadn't? You ever notice that, how much easier it is to beat yourself up for what you haven't done than it is to give yourself credit for what you have? Now one thing that you're forgetting is the intrinsic value of yourself. You are placing an idealistic value on you. Kind of like a monetary value on you. I'm worth this much and that's it. Well, that's it. What's the fucking point? It's amazing how much we take our choices and we judge ourselves based upon the choices we've made. That's it. Like, well, I've done this, therefore I'm shit. Rather than remembering all the things that we've become. Think about that. We base our self-worth on the choices that we've made or haven't made. But seldom do we ever give ourselves credit and appreciation for who we've become. It's so easy to beat yourself up now and forget the true value of us, our intrinsic value, the stuff you can't monetize. We just view our life based upon one fact. Well, I'm shit at this, therefore I'm shit. I'm shit at this, I'm shit at that. We call shit on every part of our life. And we seldom give ourselves credit for how truly valuable we really are. And we are acting less than 1/10 of what we could potentially do. Imagine if you just valued yourself a little bit more. Imagine if you just chose to treat yourself better, to have more self-care in the way that you look, to have more self-pride in your appearance, to take particular attention and care into what you put into your mouth, to spend a little bit more time working on your sleep pattern, developing your mental health, growing your mindset, rather than scrolling through mindless feeds of Facebook and Instagram, comparing your body and your life to other people who are probably lying about it anyway. Why not start reading a book that could develop your entire thought process on how you think and how you feel? that could help you feel more abundant with what you've already got and more grateful for what you already have than being self-punishing for what you don't. Maybe you have let yourself go. Maybe you've let your health go down the pot. Maybe you've let your professional life go to shit. Maybe you've allowed your relationship to go to shit. Maybe you've fucked up on a lot of choices, like I have in the past too. And hey, guess what? At times, I'm still going to fuck up too, just like you are, because we're only human. Humans are designed to fuck up. That's what we do. But the problem is we never really learn from our fuck-ups. We keep repeating the same fucking things over and over again. We apply so little self-worth on ourselves and place such a high worth on other people that we don't even fucking know who we are. Because we believe at one time we were worthwhile. Maybe you dedicated a lot of time to your fitness, your health, your lifestyle, and you really looked after yourself. But then over time, you just felt like you degraded. You felt over time you let yourself get worse. And whilst you would have viewed yourself as $1 million one time, feeling top of the world, you now view yourself in the bargain bin. You view yourself as worth a few quid. That's how you treat yourself. Why? Here's the thing, you get a choice now. You get a choice to make yourself feel better because you are in charge of how you feel. You can't leave how you feel to the external world. You can't leave your external environment to make you happy. Like, you can't wait for the sunshine to be happy. It's fucking stupid. You can't wait for your partner to say, "Will you marry me?" before you become happy. You can't wait to lose 3 stone before you become happy. What if you could become happier now and attract that stuff into your life? This is not just some positive thinking bullshit. This is fucking real life. This is proven strategy. Those who achieve things and appreciate what they achieve and who are continuous successes get happier first and then start going for the things that they would like to seek. They focus on what they want, not what they don't want. This is where most people go wrong. Well, I don't want this and I'm fucking sick of this. I'm shit at this. I don't want to be exposed for how shit I am at this, so I'll avoid this. I don't want to be thought of as a loser, so I'll never do that. I don't want this. I don't want that. And we place such a low value and a low worth on our lives that we seldom push forward. And I think maybe it's time today that you start to put a little bit more value on your quality of life. Look after your health more. Reach out to somebody who's going to kick your ass and hold you accountable more. Give yourself a little pep talk to say, it's time to fucking sort myself out, like. It's time to sort myself out. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a perspective shift today and remind you about what's important and what's truly valuable. And I believe that everybody's life is 10 times more valuable than they put on themselves. You are 10 times more valuable than what you think and what you say and what you choose to do. 10 times more valuable. So start paying attention to what you're choosing. Start paying attention to how you feel. Start paying attention to how you want to feel and start acting like you want to feel. You don't want to feel like shit, I get it. You want to feel great. So what would someone feeling great act like? Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for a fucking divine intervention. Don't wait for somebody to just hand you all the strategy. Go and fucking get it. Now.